panibagong pag-asa at panibagong kaalaman na ibibigay namin sa inyo this morning sa Usaping Immigration with our 22 years immigrant attorney and owner of US Journey Immigration Services. And live via Zoom, makakausap natin si Attorney Marlene Gonzalez. Good morning, Attorney Marlene!
Good morning, Emma. Good morning, Kata fans. Good to see you.
Good to see you! Kumusta naman, Attorney Marlene?
Eto, mabuti. I just got back to the States nung February 10th galing sa Philippines.
Marami pa rin mga inaayos na visa.
Marami. Busy kami.
Marami din mga katanungan, kaya nga kailangan ka namin dito,
Good.
Attorney. And speaking of katanungan nga, Attorney, meron tayong kada na gusto magtanong sa'yo. Yan ay si Jen Guillermo from UAE, kaya naman panoorin natin kung ano bang katanungan niya.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Jenny Guillermo. I am a registered nurse and currently working here in UAE right now. So, of course, good morning, Attorney Marlene. So, my first question would be regarding the retrogression with the applications in the United States, especially in New York. I just want like a brief explanation regarding with what's happening and like why did it actually happen.
Ang retrogression refers to the availability of visas a year. Sa federal government yan, it applies all across the United States. No matter what state you are, it's not dependent on the state. So what it refers to is, ito ang sitwasyon, there are 100, let's start with the family-based. There are 226,000 visas a year allotted for relatives, okay, who are not immediate family members. Yung mga relatives na anak ng permanent resident, adult, asawa ng permanent resident, anak ng US citizen na over 21, ganun. Biro mo, each year, 226,000 visas lang ang
Yes.
available para sa buong mundo. So, ang ibig sabihin, maraming nag-a-apply,
Yes.
So, oversubscribed. Ibig sabihin, for each category, for example, daughter of a US citizen who's over 21, maraming, matagal ang availability ng visa kasi na-use up kaagad. To make things a little bit worse for the Philippines, there are 4 countries that have the most subscribed, yung pinakamaraming nag-a-apply, India, China. I think because those 2 countries of their sheer population, di ba? Mexico, because they are neighbor to the
Yes.
United States, and the Philippines.
Oh,
Because of
pang-apat.
our ties. Marami tayong ties, di ba? Siyempre, historically, marami
Yes.
tayong ties. Saka marami tayong Filipinos dito sa US with relatives that they're still petitioning. Kaya, yung retrogression refers to yung visa ng, let's say, anak ng permanent resident o US citizen. It could be 7 years. It could be 4 years, ganon. So, it doesn't matter what state.
Yes. So, hindi lang
It's
siya basta
the-
New York, all state of the United States. So,
That's
yan.
correct. That's
Meron pa
correct.
tayong katanungan mula kay Jen. Eto, panoorin natin, Attorney.
If I can actually process my mom's visa simultaneously while processing mine. So, like if ever I want to bring her with me, like can I do that?
So, let's just talk about immigrant visas.
Yes, please.
Yung nga, may immigrant visa available na. Diba? I was talking earlier, yung visa availability. Let's say available na nga yung visa, pero we still have to wait for the schedule of the United States Consulate in Manila. Kasi they could have a lot of people scheduled for different types of visas. So, depende sa schedule ng consulate. Yon ang ano, that's
Usually,
what determines
attorney,
the
gaano
departure.
katagal? Average, bigyan nyo kami, attorney.
So sa mga tourist visa, it could take 7 months to a year before you can have the interview. Because it's after the interview, after you get approved, you get the visa, then you can take off in departure. So hinihintay yun. So it could be a few months, depending nga kung non-immigrant visa o kaya kung immigrant visa.
Okay.
So a few months to over a year.
So, kung gusto niya na agad-agad magpunta, agad-agad din asikasuhin, di ba, attorney?
Tama
Yun yung
yan.
mahirap ang kumuha ng schedule, di ba?
That's right.
And meron pa tayong dagdag katanungan. Yes, attorney, you want to
Ano pa?
add more?
Hindi. So, yung nga, going back to that question, if your case is documentarily complete, kung nakumpleto na lahat, para sa kanila, i-say lang nila i-schedule
Yun.
kayo.
Importante talaga, makumpleto mo muna yung papers at
Talaga.
doon, kuha ka na ng interview kesa pabalik-balik para hindi sayang ang ating time and effort. Diba? Ito
That's
ang
right.
susunod na katanungan ni Jen, attorney. Jen?
The last question is the most important question for me personally, attorney. I just want to know what are the basis of some immigration officers who tend to decline of giving out visas to those who are applying for non-immigrants whose sole purpose is just to technically travel in the United States.
Ayun, now we're going back to the same thing that the reason why they deny people even the
Yes.
tourist visa is because they fail to show ties to their home countries. They fail to show na they are likely to go back. Yun nga, kung may job sila sa Philippines, if they have a good job, if they have property, if they still have kids, or they left their spouses behind, they know that they're gonna go back. Kung wala masyadong ties, then it could be a problem.
Ano pa yung ibang problema, attorney, with that? Aside from
Katulad
that.
nung, yun nga, if you have lived, katulad nung kung nasa UAE ka, nakatira,
Yes.
you can't show na you're likely to go back to the Philippines kasi matagal ka na sa UAE, ganon. So, yun din ang isang reason na dinideny nila yung mga tourist at saka non-immigrant visa, ganon.
Okay. Yun yung mga katanungan ni Jen. For sure, nasagot naman yan. At kung meron ka pang dagdag katanungan, Jen, i-message mo lang si Attorney Marlene for that. Sayang hindi ka namin nakausap live para sana mas pasahan yung katanungan, Attorney. No?
Yes.
Para mas naintindihan din natin yung kanyang kaso. Pero for sure, marami na din naman siyang natutunan. Eto naman, Attorney, hingi naman kami ng update sa inyo. Meron na po bang mga dagdag bayad dyan? Kasi minsan
ito
nagtataasan or nagmura ba?
Yes.
Meron.
Isang malaking update.
Okay.
Yung US Citizenship and Immigration Services, tataasan nila yung mga filing fees as of April 1st.
Oh.
It's like, I don't know, 20% more, pero wala pa kaming definite schedule ng fees, ano. Makakita lahat yan sa government website, uscis.gov.
Sa ngayon ba, attorney, magkano ang fee?
So ngayon, let's say a US citizen wants to petition for her mother. Ngayon, ang filing fee nun, $530. So that could go up to, siguro below
Additional-
1,000, pero more than $530.
Additional 20% kasi, attorney, no?
Yes.
So if you want to petition your parents, dapat before April 1, gawin nyo na para makuha
That's
nyo pa rin
right.
yung 530
That's right.
USD.
So, check the website, uscis.gov, para sa update ng mga fees na yan.
Sa ngayon, yun lamang po ang may dagdag na bayad, attorney. Sa iba, wala naman po.
Sa iba, ayun, hindi. Sa lahat ng, there will be a lot of applications. The fees are going up in general.
Ay, naku, kailangan na pala natin kumuha ng visa, attorney.
O yung application, yung petition ng magpe-petition na family member, gano'n.
Okay, Attorney Marlene, maraming salamat po. Para naman sa ating mga kada na nangangailangan ng isang immigration attorney, paano naman po nila kayo makokontak?
Pwede nila ma-reach ako sa website www.us-journey.com. O kaya sa Facebook, meron akong Facebook page, Attorney Marlene Gonzalez. Pwede rin silang magtanong sa Facebook.
Thank you mga
Kaya-
kada sa mga may katanungan o concern sa usaping immigration. Mag-message lang po kayo sa Facebook page ng Net25 at asahan po ninyong sasagutin namin ang inyong mga katanungan. Maraming salamat muli, Attorney Marlene. Ingat po
Salamat,
kayo
Emma.
palagi.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you. And maraming salamat
Salamat,
din
Kada,
sa ating kada na mula sa UAE na si Jen Guillermo. Hi mga ka-Net25! This is Emma Tiglao. For more Kada Umaga updates, just click the subscribe button and follow us on Net25 social media pages at Net25 TV and at Net25 Entertainment Facebook page.